Welcome to BP Farming. Today we're going to attack a 170 acre field, 40 next door. Brian went down there. I'll probably just go in the center somewhere. That way we can be close by with one another. I'll talk to him about that. We're kind of doing where we follow one another and just do a loop. Not too bad this morning. This is a 40, our 170's just on the other side. We got to take the heads off. It's not bad, just around the corner. Nice, Sam. Had to adjust for the dry beans. We opened our concaves up, slowed our rotor down, ran my fan speed up just slightly, and opened my screens up. Not recycling as much. Need to refresh pods when there's not many there. Nice thing about a 45-foot head, right now it's too much. These beans are tough. It's overfeeding the machine, so you got to slow down. I don't mind slowing down. Now also, when the beans got dry last night, we could pick our ground speed up. Or in a drought year, and now we have the big head and the ground speed, and you just get done quicker. So overall, I don't know. Some guys like 40s. We went from a 40 to a 45 and just decided to stay on 45s. 45 foot's as big as you can go without breaking the bank. The 50 footers, if you look online, they're six figures. Hey, maybe they're lower than that now. I haven't looked. Don't plan on pushing one. We got 26 foot auger. You got to have a long auger to push a 50 foot head. But a pair of 45s seems to be a pretty good fit for us. Guys have been using our grain deck, and we can't say enough about that. That totally transformed our bean program. The only way we keep up with two semis is to have multiple dump points, so the truckers always have someplace to dump. Noah and Brennan have really done well at setting their own deal up this year. I don't know if you can see him or not. There's Brennan in the distance. That's what we call Lover's Lane. It's just a private drive that goes between the fields. Busy area. It's going to have it done before we get unloaded. It's this little piece right here. We got two combines to run it, as long as they keep running. Fingers crossed. We've had issues here and there, to be expected. These aren't new combines, but not bad. You expect it. Just normal combine issues. Got it done. I'm gonna line up over here with him, wait on the grain cart. Don't whip up augers, that'd be a bad day. Got to find a safe spot to go across this, probably straight ahead. Anytime you don't have to take the heads off, it's a big positive. Get this many acres without taking them off. Just across here. I'll watch them for fence posts. Let the games begin. Nice big field. Remember taking this fence row out wasn't fun. I lived up here for a little bit, but it's been years ago now. Get to reap the rewards. I remember when we talked about that. Yeah, one day. It'd be nice having that fence row out. That day's now. big, nice field. Please give me a cruiser day. Well, let's get to it. Bad about eating pistachios. I'm stuck in my teeth now. Don't want to hit the stump. It always surprises the negative, the 45 foot that it is sometimes at the edges. This is the bean field that Brennan took you along for the ride with the DB. This is our last bean field planted for the season. Normally it's not the last planted, it just was. We're going to see how that does with yields. I think that's going to ding us a little more with it being dry late, but we'll see. If we have proper range, you're definitely going to get more yield than you are without them. And that's just your limit. Mother Nature is a limiting factor. You can do your job, you have to do everything that you can do in your power, but in the end, Mother Nature trumps all. If you get rains, you're going to have more yield than if you don't get rains. It's just a fact. If you get too much rain, you're going to have less yield than if you don't get too much rain. And you rarely have what you want, and that's farming, right? Hell, let's just do some cruising, guys. Little grass, we better slow down for that. I see some yellow leaves. Some thunder. Like that. Noah's got us set up in the bin here. We're going to fill this bin right out of the field. These are nice dry beans, so they will go in the bin nicely. Top her off so I can get this little barnyard area so the semis have plenty of room to turn around and not have to worry. I am glad that's a 13. Ground out spot has a bunch of weeds in it. Just have to cut around it. We did not get that replanted. We got a lot of areas replanted. This was just, there was standing water up here when we were running still, so yeah, it's just what could have been. That happens in that area quite often. It's kind of a low spot. We need to look into if we can do anything. I don't think there's much you can do. Some of the wet holes you just can't fix. And not saying that's one of them, but it's not an easy fixture, that's for sure. We got a traffic jam. The auger that we picked up from the sale, that online auction last winter when we bought this head, the PTO won't slide. Now we're all the way up here without a good way to pull it apart. So we're going to shock the wheels. We're going to find a way to jerk on it with the tractor. That is not ideal at all. Some of the shady stuff we tried.
Okay. Yeah. It's going to go. Yeah.
It did it. It moved.
It might just move. It was probably
moved
the
easy.
surface right.
It was just that one
and
spot.
We'll freeze it as soon as we can.
Okay.
Cool.
You come back a little.
Well, we got it. I was telling the story. I tied a 9700 Ford and a 1086 International with a great big chain and hooked those two together on each end of a PTO shaft, and both of those tractors spun out and didn't pull it apart. When they rust together and they don't get serviced, they do get stuck. It's just stuck enough that you don't have room there and it's stuck. We don't have tools up here. Farmer MacGyver. So we're just going to stage the truck right there and keep filling the bin off that. Brittany's going to drive the grain cart up, fill right there. Kind of our staging area to dump. Barn Jinga Barn, last corn bin of the season. It's a 36-foot, 9-ring. It's got an air floor. It's about 18,000 bushel of storage. It doesn't have 20 in it, about 18. I need to fix the door, and had a video where the ladder actually lost a step. You can see right there. Yeah. There we go. We got that first step. It's a doozy. Jason not put a ladder on, but we didn't take the other one down. It's still on the list. See what we got here. We haven't put any beans in. Looks good. Noah's got all set. He's getting good at these augers. He's kind of been in charge of all of that stuff. Him and Brennan. They're keeping up 2 combines. That's hard to do.
New auger getting its first bushel. Well, me to us. It looks brand new, but I can't even off the auger yet.
Yeah. Look at this. We saved a little money over a new one, and I didn't realize augers went up as much as they had. It's like everything else. But buying at an auction when it's almost new like that, that's a good way to save some money. There's a retirement auction close to home. Well, we're going to rock and roll. I think we're going to get this deal done. I'm ready to do some cruising. No, it's getting full. I'm just going to dump off on him. He's on his way up to the semi. He can hold me. We just decided not to do a dump on the run. Last night, Brittany and I had an accident. You can see the beans up on the front. That case now has a button. That case has a button on the handle, and it's right by the downshift button. And she hit it and then threw it in reverse. And then, of course, in the dark, you get disoriented, and she floored it, which makes it go faster. And we both went in reverse. So we had a close call, but it was all on account of that thing. I didn't know it could go into reverse when you're going that fast, but it could. Good hustle. Now he's got a full cart. Go up there and put that in the bin. Way, we're kind of meeting right there, and we're hauling what we have left up to the barnyard where the bin is, and we're going to dump off, take the heads off, move on down the road. We ate this 170 acre pit like it was nothing. Wow. It's nice when things run right. You can get a lot done. Feels good. Just a little bit right here, and then we're done. Brian offloaded. He's taking his head off. He's going to leave first. Guys are over here checking the bin, see how full we are. I'm going to offload onto what I have left onto the grain cart. We've got our head trailer stage right there, getting moved on to the next field. we're about half full in the bin, roughly, or more. That happened fast. Never filled it that fast. 2 combines is making a big difference when they run. Brian and I work in the perimeter of a 40-acre field. We bought this field together in 2006. So we've had this for a little while. It's our second farm that we ever purchased. It was a 40-acre farm listed with a realtor. Now we've got here with the semis. They drop the heads off. We've got the semis, grain cart. Pretty amazing how quick we move around. Getting good at this. Won't take long to do 40 acres. Not with the way we're running, if things can stay together. After this, I believe we're moving down the road. There's a 63 acres that we're going to catch on the way by. Now it's chopped up in like 3 fields, kind of rough. Guessing that we get stuck there tonight, but we'll split up the middle right there so the grain cart has an area to dump on the run. Just kind of follow one another in a circle is what we've been doing. I don't know how other guys do it. There's so many ways to skin a cat in this game. It's as I get older, it's like, nah, it works out. However it works for everyone else, it works for me. Main thing is we're getting the job done and doing a good job. We've been able to slow down because we've got 2 machines instead of running the guts out of 1 machine. That's been helpful. Also, when 1 machine's down, the other machine's still running. The second machine, when you move, the first machine opens up, so the second machine's move time's a lot less. It's not, as soon as you open the field up, it's so much easier to get ahead of. He's on his way to the field. That's the semis, and they're still going to haul these to the bin. We're running, I would see, an 8 and 9%. Nothing I can do about it at this point. We just got to get these things as quick as we can. There's some wet patches. They just blend right in. I mean, I'm talking very minimal, 15% in a couple areas. So we'll bin all these. Game on. Guys, I'm gonna let the sun go down. We're probably gonna do this 40, and I'm probably gonna catch you at the next one. I hope. We'll see. So I'll talk to you guys here in a little bit. Well, it got dark, and visibility. I mean, there's a grain cart there. There's a head down here running. Wow, that's about as bad as it gets, guys. Visibility's not gonna be fun tonight. We'll be in corn sometime. No, I'm just kidding. It's part of it. Brian and Brittany made it to the other side of the ditch. There's a big waterway right here, and I have to go out on the road to get it crossed. I don't know if that's even going to show very well, but that's what we're getting ready to do. There's a 13-acre patch right there, and these 2 combines are ready to go home. We're going to attack this. Getting late. Beans are getting tough, but if we get this done, we can service here and we can move to our big field in the morning, so we're pushing. We're going to push ourselves a little bit. Get this done. Last game of chicken for the day. I don't know who's giving in this time. Maybe I should. Probably. After we both do, he's just going to turn around anyway. Last pass. Not that you can see anything. Well, guys, that's going to do it. We got this 63 acres done. And we're going to move to a big cruiser field tomorrow. But until then, we'll see you on the next one. Good night, guys.